You've been told that you can't. You've been told that you're not enough, not smart enough, not strong enough, not born into the right place, or not walking the right path. You've been made to believe that life is a checklist someone else designed for you, and that you're supposed to follow it without question, without deviation, without heart. But I am here to tell you right now that every single step you take, every breath you draw, every fire you feel in your gut is proof that you are still in control of your story, that you are the author, the narrator, and the main character of a life that will only be defined by the limits you choose to believe in or break. There is something extraordinary buried inside of you. Maybe it's sleeping, maybe it's lubing, maybe it's been ignored for far too long, but I assure you, it is there. The reason you feel restless when others settle is because your spirit was not made to be small. The reason your chest tightens when you see someone living fully is because you were made to do the same. The reason you are still listening, still hoping, still chasing, even after the falls, the heartbreaks, the failures, is because your soul has not given up on you yet. So why on earth would you give up on yourself? You are not here by accident. The world may try to convince you that you are a statistic, that your dreams are just noise, that survival is more reasonable than passion. But let me remind you, the greatest revolutions, the most iconic legends, the unforgettable movements of human history were not started by people who played it safe. They were started by people who refused to remain quiet when everything told them to be silent. They were started by people who looked fear in the face and decided to walk through it anyway. People just like you. Not perfect, not fearless, but committed to growth, committed to truth, committed to rising no matter how many times they fell. You see, greatness doesn't show up when it's convenient. It doesn't whisper to you when you're comfortable. Greatness shows up in pain. It shows up when the night is long and you're staring at the ceiling wondering if you're enough. It shows up in the silence after a door is slammed shut, in the loneliness after betrayal, in the ache of disappointment, in the terror of not knowing what's next. But if you listen closely, closer than the doubt, louder than the fear, you'll hear it calling you forward. You'll hear it in the beat of your own heart. You'll feel it in the trembling of your knees as you stand back up one more time. The world doesn't need another copy. It doesn't need another puppet. It doesn't need another person pretending to be something they're not. It needs you. It needs your voice, your vision, your madness, your magic. It needs you unfiltered, unafraid, unchained. You weren't born to be a shadow walking behind someone else's dream. You were born to shine, and not in some perfect, polished, camera-ready kind of way. You were born to shine through your scars, your setbacks, your story, because it's your story, the one full of struggle, resilience, and fire that will give others permission to rise from their own. So let me ask you something. Are you going to let fear write your future? Are you going to let the opinions of people who don't walk in your shoes decide where your feet will go? Are you going to spend your life shrinking just to make others comfortable, or are you going to rise so high that you inspire them to grow too? Time is not waiting for you to decide. Life is not standing still while you contemplate your worth. Every second that passes is a chance to claim who you are and who you want to become. And yes, it's going to be hard. You will face moments that will test your very foundation. People will doubt you, underestimate you, even walk away when you need them most. But do not be discouraged, because those moments will forge you into something unshakable. The fire that tries to burn you is the same fire that will refine you. Let the adversity teach you. Let the failure shape you. Let the loneliness fuel your hunger for authenticity. Success is not owned by the lucky. It is earned by the relentless, by those who rise before the sun, by those who stay late after everyone else has gone home, by those who fail, bleed, cry, and keep moving, because they know that the pain of discipline is nothing compared to the regret of never trying. They know that their destiny is not dictated by anyone else's opinion, and they know that every day is a battlefield, and they are ready to fight for their future. This isn't about motivation that fades in the morning. This is about transformation. This is about identity. This is about remembering who you are beneath the weight of this world. It's about choosing power when everything in you wants to run. It's about daring to dream louder than your excuses. You are capable of building a life so beautiful, it leaves others breathless. But first, you must believe that your breath matters, that your time matters, that your existence is a spark that was never meant to stay hidden in the dark. Every time you hear that voice of doubt, pause, not to agree with it, but to challenge it. Say back, Why not me? Say back, watch me. Say back, I was born for this. Because you were. And deep down, you already know it. That's why you keep getting up. That's why you're still searching. That's why even when it hurts, you're still here, because there is a fire in you that refuses to go out. You want to change your life? Then take full responsibility for it. Stop waiting to be rescued. Stop waiting for permission. Stop blaming your past, your parents, your environment, or your pain. Those things may have shaped you, but they do not define you. What defines you is what you do next. What defines you is how you show up when it counts. What defines you is your decision to rise, not once, but again and again and again. And no, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to start. Start messy, start scared, start small, but start. Because momentum breeds miracles. Progress creates power. Every step forward, no matter how clumsy, makes the path clearer. And if you keep walking, keep striving, keep fighting, eventually the world will have no choice but to make space for your greatness. Look around you. This is your moment. This is your hour. Not tomorrow, not someday, right now. You were not made for mediocrity. You were not made to repeat the same day for the rest of your life. You were made to grow, to stretch, to break through, to take up space and demand more from your reality. You are not here to fit in. You are here to stand out. You are not here to bow down. You are here to rise. Let the fire in your soul scare you a little. Let the vision of your future excite you so much that it keeps you up at night. Let the doubts fuel your determination. Let the fear sharpen your focus. Let every moment of darkness become a reason to shine even brighter. You do not have to play by their rules. You do not have to ask to be seen. You do not have to wait for a seat at the table. You can build your own. You are a force of nature. You are a storm wrapped in skin. You are the one they never saw coming. So let them doubt. Let them laugh. Let them whisper. But while they talk, you build. While they mock, you move. While they sleep, you grind. And one day, they'll look up and realize that the person they dismissed became the example they now admire. That's the power of someone who doesn't quit. That's the power of someone who chooses to believe in themselves even when the world doesn't. You are here to lead. And leadership isn't about position, it's about purpose. It's about living with integrity, speaking with courage, acting with conviction. It's about standing tall even when your legs shake. It's about doing the hard thing when no one's watching. It's about knowing who you are, even when the noise gets loud. And when you lead with that kind of fire, others will follow, not because you told them to, but because they saw something real in you that reminded them of what's real in themselves. Don't chase approval, chase growth. Don't chase comfort, chase your calling. Don't chase what is easy, chase what sets your soul on fire. You were born to break the mold, born to redefine what's possible, born to be bold, unrelenting, unapologetic, in the pursuit of a life that is deeply, fully, and wildly yours. The clock is ticking. The stage is yours. The world is waiting. So stop holding back. Stop playing small. Stop pretending you don't know what you were made for. You are power. You are light. You are thunder in motion. Step into your greatness. Own your story. Speak your truth. And never forget, your time is not coming. Your time is now.